Hello and welcome back, dear friends. It's me, Odo. I'm back in my campaign of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I hope you can hear me. Yep, seems like that. Okay. Between now and my last recording, there lies the start of a war. I'm rather taken aback a bit for the last weeks now, 2 weeks now. Rather depressing, but we will try to move on and give you some light-hearted. Okay, we are back in the managing mode. Let's manage Dresden. Last time we were not sure what to build, and I was looking around at all this stuff, and I think we will start with an engineer's workshop, because this will reduce the cost of every other building that we build from now on by 10%. So if we build something for 20,000 finance points and 3,000 building points, material points, we will be even. So it's best to build it as fast as possible. So we'll do this first. Let's build it like here. I think this is okay. This is the first thing we do. We won't do any other buildings until this is done. So we get all the bonuses. So we'll have 3 days until we start with the next building. See? Let's go outside again. And then we will do, probably not now, but we will do in the near future, teleporting stuff, because this is rather interesting. Okay, we have here a level 4 demon army. That doesn't look too strong. We will try to get rid of that. And we have our big army. It's level 7. See? I hope we will get rid of these. Ah, there is a way, so we can go there with our army. And move in this direction. Okay, let's just kill this army. Because it's a level 4 army, we will be able to kill it. I'm pretty sure about that. Also, we reformed our army. We put out the rangers because they were just a few people, although they were ranged. Oh, come on. Really? Wow. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Let's do cure wounds first on my archers. Then these guys will go in this direction. These guys will Let's move to the front. Let's move apart from each other and start to kill these things. Oh, it's so... what's it called? It's so slow, everything. See? That's not good. Let's do Neon Hand Self first, and then let's kill some of these rakes. Whew. 6 drakes done for. My Hell Knights are really hell. Ooh. Another hit for these guys. They are not doing much damage, but yeah. That's it. So, let's kill this one. Hey, and another one. Oh, my computer's nearly dead. Probably. Okay, we didn't lose anyone. That was good. We got some stuff. Okay, new Morail banners. After capturing Dresden, the Crusaders raised the 3 moral banners on the city wall. The banner of victories stays green while you defeat demon armies. Each victory over a demon army in lands of Yaff, Grey Road, Lake Lost, of the Sun, Winter Sun lands region adds 6 days to the time the banner of victories stays green. That's good. So this is probably... Yeah, banner of victories. Banner of Conquest stays green while you capture demon forts. Each capture of a demon fort in the lands of Yaff, Grey Road, Lake Lost of the Sun, and Winter Sun lands regions add 30 days to the time the Banner of Conquest stays green. Reclaiming forts that were previously lost does not affect the Banner of Conquest. Okay. The banner of defense remains green as long as none of your forts are under siege. If any of your forts is besieged, the banner of defense turns yellow for 3 days, then turns red. As long as any fort remains captured by the demons, this banner remains red. Okay. Banners still affect the daily change of crusade morale. So we probably lose stuff as well. Sometimes. Warriors have discovered that at what attracted such a horde of monsters, an impressive ambulant laboratory belonging to some insane alchemists. The laboratory has been mercilessly plundered, and the jars of elixirs and ingredients bore sinister holes through which the hideous creatures had consumed their contents like some excess. Luckily, some of the alchemist's inventory survived and now belongs to the Crusaders. We found 60 energy points. Yay! So there is a level 5 army. An unavoidable drill, whatever this is. This is cultists. They are really not strong. Air elementals. They are quite strong, probably. And water elementals. Not sure if we should attack right now. We probably should kill in the Oh, we can go in this direction. Where do we get there? Hmm, interesting. Ooh, to this level 4 army. What's there? Come on, show me the army, please. There. It has um, a general, and there are 3 ash giants, but there are only 3 ash giants. These are only 18 cultist fighters and 72 cultists. They are not really strong. Finance points 200. Okay. More elementals. More energy points. There's a fort. Okay. Yeah. We can't do any events or decrees. We already have these, but they only take 1 day. So it's probably we are probably done soon before we take care of the army again. We'll run around in the city and look around a bit and talk to people that are on our council. Hmm. Okay, Anivia, can we talk to you? Look who it is. Hi. What do you think of my new powers? I usually hate wise guys who think they can read people like a book and always know the right thing to do. But your ability hasn't failed you so far. I trust you. You know, you kinda remind me of Irabeth when that way. She can't rest if she knows there's any injustice going on around. It's obvious why she's got your back. Okay. This is because I have the what's it called? I took a special mythic power, so we can see stuff. Sure, I've done a lot of things in my life, things I'm not too proud of, but if you start carrying on all hoity-toity with me because you've gone and got yourself some awesome new powers, and now you know everything about everyone, I'm gonna lose all respect for you. Just a heads up. Okay, so Regil, hey, in dialogue. Regil's pale yellow eyes freeze in an expression of polite attention. Knight Commander, greetings. May I ask you a few questions about yourself? What can you tell me about the Hell Knights? Did we already do these things? Probably not. Of course. What brought you to Mendez? Forgive me for asking a personal question, but your hair is going grey and your skin is rather pale. It's aging, right? This is the thing that gnomes get when they get bored or something like that. Hmm. Let's ask him about Mendef, the demonic threat, of course, and the glaring inefficiency of local command. I do not know if you are aware of this, but the Hell Knights owe their existence to the demon lords to a certain extent. Our first order appeared in response to Sifkesh cultists in Kaliax. The chaos they wrecked could not fail to breed strict opposition. Those first knights were able to burn out the pestilence and crush the cult once and for all. I see no reason for the Hell Knights of today not to do the same to the tentacles the world wound is spreading. Without question, the task is far more difficult than anything we've encountered before, but it must be done to preserve world order. All the more so given that Queen Galfrey and her commanders are apparently not up to the task. The motives you list sound rather impersonal. Don't you have any other reasons for joining the crusade? Impersonality is a fine quality for a Hell Knight, and for the rest of the world as well. Personal motives, strong emotions, they are weaknesses that your enemies will use against you. I am an effective officer with years of service. The demonic invasion of Golarion obviously demands the most qualified response. That is why I'm here. It's simple. Okay, so he says, as he says strong emotions are bad, he says that he's a Jedi. You know that? He's the opposite of a Sith. Because Sith want strong emotions and chaos, and he's a Jedi. Yeah. So Jedi's are lawful evil, not lawful good, as some would think. You are rather skeptical about Queen Galfrey. If my memory doesn't fail me, the current crusade is called the Fifth Crusade, and with all of the support the Church of Iomide and multiple other allies provided to Galfrey, no progress has been made in resolving the crisis at the world. The best they could manage was create a chain of wardstones, and even they turned out to be inadequate. I suppose that should be reason enough for my skepticism. He's great. I really like him. Okay, let's ask him about the bleaching. Of course, it's the bleaching. Are you doing anything to fight the bleaching? What do other races do to fight the old age? Rachel allows himself a brief smirk. I know what made you ask this question. My kin have earned a certain reputation for their vain attempts to stave off the inevitable. Luckily for the rest of the world, not all gnomes are prepared to spread chaos with their reckless escapades. There are some among us who accept the natural order of things. The bleaching has no effect on my ability to carry out my duties, and therefore it has no, how should I put it, personal meaning for me. Yes, you are so badass. Do you have any family or friends? I've never wondered at the fate of the former and never had interest in the latter. If you'll allow me one piece of advice, Commander, never put too much stock in so-called friendship or camaraderie. Any bonds based on simple affection are temporary and unreliable. Half of your smiling companions certainly consider you their friend for the present, but they will break and betray you the moment you do anything that troubles their happy expectations. Yeah, well, but you will betray me as well if I I break your expectations, although they seem not to be happy. Place greater value on respect based on a rational evaluation of your companion's merits. I deeply respected my mentor who trained me to join the ranks of the Hell Knights. I respected her so much that I killed her with my own hands when I discovered that she'd betrayed the Order's ideals and was intending to leave our ranks. It would have been more proper to inform the command and await the formal trial. But on the other hand, that would have injured the morale of our young recruits. They should not see manifestations of weakness in our seasoned knights. That must have been weird for him because, as he says, the lawful way would have been to inform the uh, authorities. You have openly shown your distrust of the Crusader command. Why then have you decided to join me? Do not misread my behavior as distrust of you personally. Like every Hell Knight, I watch everyone closely, searching for signs of weakness and sin. Everyone, including myself. Rachel speaks the last words pointedly. Indeed, Rachel Derringe is first on my list of suspects. I observe him daily, marking every fault, every hesitation, every weakness, and I prepare the proper punishment. So it has been, and will be. Uh, as for your second question, I suppose we may be useful to each other. You and your army are a new power in the crusade. I rate all the old powers as quite ineffective. I have yet to rate your own efforts, but early indications are positive. That means you may count on my help for now. And what will happen if your assessment changes? We could take the lawful thing just because he's lawful. I like the way you think, strict on yourself and rational towards all others. Or chaotic, you speak of yourself as if you aren't a living being, but a golem or a construct. Okay, no, the last one is pretty stupid. We are not chaotic. I mean, we try to be true neutral, so normally we should take the first one. Um, Also, this would ask him the same thing as he says about the friendship. I mean, I will inform you of this, as well as any measures I intend to take. Be aware that I treat my allies more strictly than my enemies. This is a sign of respect. Thank you. Let's see, what does Irabeth say? We have her sword. Irabeth's eyes are vacant. Her thoughts are clearly somewhere far away. Seeing you, though, she snaps to attention. Hail, Commander. Okay. Yeah, let's give her the sword. Praise Iomide. Irabeth takes the sword as gently as if it were a living creature and sheaves it in the scabbard. I don't know what to say. I'm forever indebted to you. I never thought I'd get my sword back. We got 700 XP. Yay. Please allow me to reward you, and please no objections. I could never replace this sword. I shall never part with it again, I swear. 50,000 gold coins. Where does she carry that around? We need to talk about what happened during the attack on Dresden. What happened? Yes, I was shamefully faint-hearted. Praise Iomide, it didn't affect the course of the battle. Still, my behavior was unworthy of a knight, even less a commander. Yeah, you're right. Under the circumstances, leaving my position would be tantamount to desertion. Still, as your adviser, I strongly recommend you release me from my position as head of the order, strip me of my knighthood, and send me to serve in the condemned. Yeah, well, probably that's too hard. Good diplomacy 15. Few deserve these titles more than you. Don't blame yourself. Under the circumstances, you did everything possible and more besides. Yeah, well, no, we are not that good. Who will lead the Eagle Watch then? You know, I have no one to replace you. That is quite good. That suggestion is no better than desertion, except you want me to take responsibility for it. I don't want to hear it. Join the ranks, knight, and fight as you swore to do. Okay. I guess you're right. You really aren't much use. Oh, that's great. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone to replace you right now. Okay, wait, what? We can't get rid of her? What if we want to get rid of her? The game is obviously not right in its head. Okay, let's take the second one. I don't want to get rid of her. I'm not as good. Not even if I were a good character, I would take this. Because she was really, really stupid down there. Saying stupid things and stuff. Yeah. We succeeded, yes. Let's see. We rolled a 6. We have a plus 21. We put a lot in persuasion. The Eagle Watch, my pride, my creation. How could I ever think of giving up? How many cultists have we destroyed? And how many remain right under our noses? We gained only 13 experience. I mean, we took up a sword and put it back in her hand. This was no deed at all, and got 700 XP. And for this really heroic thing, like telling her she's okay, we only got 13 XP. Thank you for still trusting me more than anyone else does in this crusade, even more than I trust myself. Okay. And we gained another 360 XP. Despite your words, Irabeth obviously still feels unworthy of her commander's rank. Changing her mind will require more than platitudes. Perhaps you can bolster her by appointing her to a position where she can work more closely with rank and file soldiers, those whose faith in their commander remains undimmed. Okay, so it turns out, yeah, we already got that. How is the Eagle Watch doing in Canabris? Everything is going well. I was wary of handing over the reins at first. I was afraid that everything would fall apart without Anivia and me, but I took a risk and left a very clever lad in charge, a tiefling, as it happened. He infiltrated the cult alone. They couldn't imagine a tiefling wouldn't be on their side. He exposed an entire cell. I personally knighted him just before the city was attacked. Of course, there were many who weren't happy about it, but it's not my job to make people happy. New event orders to Eurobeth? What? Wait, he hasn't disappointed. He has built up the orders rank again and is running everything so smoothly. It's as if the demon attack never happened. He's proven more than once that I left Kinabras in good hands. But I admit, it's still strange to think that such a small order as the Eagle Watch now has 2 chapters, one in Dresden and one in Kinabras. Yeah, well, but Dresden didn't fall too far ago. I mean, it was 40 years or something. I mean, yes, you weren't alive then, probably, but Eurobeth says goodbye with a short bow. Okay. Not a long bow. As I said, this is irritating that I can't have my pig inside. I mean, really? Why is my pig not here? Why is it so inside here? Oh, I didn't go outside, but more inside. There is an outside. Ah, I see. This is the balcony, isn't it? Why are we so... Yeah, that's the balcony. Why are we so slow? My computer is so stupidly dead. Okay, let's move outside. And let's see what we can find in Dresden. Ooh, fancy. This looks different from the last time. So there are some... I think this will be... these would be probably places where we find some quests or something. Pretty sure about that. Okay, what do we have? We have the prison, the inn, the streets, half-measure tavern. Hmm. We could start with the tavern, probably. And we can go outside. Now let's start with the tavern. Why not? Yeah. But we will do this only in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon. Bye.